Pattaya City Expats Club is a non-profit social organisation and our speakers are volunteers. The club as such assumes no responsibility or liability for the professional reputation of or the quality of services provided by the speaker today.
With that, our presentation today is by Pattaya Players. They were established in January 2008 and they're going to present a trilogy of short pieces. So without more ado, I would like to ask all of you to put your hands together, a round of applause to welcome Pattaya Players.
Okay, we're going to do 3 short performances for you. Our goal is to be as entertaining as it is to watch Ren dance. Now, if we can get to that level, if we can get to that height, in case you haven't seen him dance, he's very good. Okay, so we're Pattaya Players. We operate out of the Eastern Grand Hotel at the White Horse Pub and many places around town. We have a production coming up that I'm going to be telling you about later. My name is Doug Campbell. I'm currently president of the Pattaya Players, and it's a privilege to introduce these acts to you. Now, the first one, this is a married couple that are celebrating their 1-year happily married anniversary. If you've been married before, or before that, or maybe even before that, you may relate to this. To me, this is a very real story, and we hope you enjoy it. So please welcome the anniversary.
Happy anniversary, honey.
The first of many.
Many happy returns.
Oh, speaking of returns, do you want to go through the bills?
Oh, this is our anniversary, honey.
All right, I'll just leave them on the desk.
So many adjustments, so many things have happened during this first year.
Adjusting, learning to give and take.
Take charge of our lives, face up to our problems, and overcome them.
And now that we've solved them, everything should be great.
Because, let's face it, it's been kind of rough.
It's hard to grow. We've grown personally.
We have. Our quarrels have grown, or rather they've matured.
Yes, and our anger, we've learned how to deal with it. That magazine article.
Have fun with your anger.
You know, when we have kids, I'm never going to get angry at them. I mean, it's just not necessary. If you love them and you raise them the right way, there'll never be any problem.
There are not many couples can say at the end of the first year that they've solved all of their significant problems.
But it's true.
I reckon we're ahead of most couples. 5 years ahead of most.
Happy anniversary, dear.
Happy anniversary.
Our marriage, it really is kind of hard to talk about because it has been this incredible experience.
Incredible, but believable. We're more than just married, we're good friends.
Oh, more than good friends. It's been so stimulating, so liberating. I've been liberated to try so many new things. New furniture, new colors, new recipes.
Zulu cookery. We have so many tastes in common, even colors. Now, the high end of the chartreuse scale is not often
It's
found.
not often found so early in a marriage.
Incredible.
Really incredible. Honey, before it gets too much later and we get involved in other things, would you mind taking out the trash?
Huh?
The garbage that's kind of piling up.
Honey, you're gonna laugh.
What?
The garbage. I just can't cope with the garbage.
Well, as long as it's out before breakfast.
No, I don't mean garbage now. I mean garbage always. Garbage forever.
But we agreed. Garbage is your province. I mean, do you think we're making too much garbage? Is that it?
It isn't a recycling question. It's not a matter of better garbage or less garbage. It's the fact of garbage.
Well, it's a human fact. People generate refuse. You put two people together and...
That's it. It's our garbage. It's our relationship, our sensitivity. We are producing together this horrible accumulation. I want you to share the garbage.
Honey, why do you want to give me the garbage when you obviously hate it so much?
I'm not giving it to you.
I don't like the idea of it being thrust into my hands.
I'm not thrusting.
You are thrusting.
Why do you use such masculine images? I'm not thrusting it. I'm trying to share it with you. You've never had the experience of taking out the garbage, and I want that experience for you.
Well, thank you. It is a big problem, you know? Not that it can't be solved. I have a grave concern about the garbage because it seems to have this big place of importance in our relationship.
It's become the focal point for many things. And maybe if we can just focus on the focal point, other things will come into focus.
Because when it comes to responsibility, Chris has a tendency to give it to me. So I thought we should try to solve this the way we solve all of our problems, you know. I'll state how I feel, and he can state how he feels, which we did. I stated that the garbage needs taking out.
And I agreed, but I also pointed out that I took exception to the tone of voice she used in stating her statement.
So I tried to find a different tone of voice in which to better express the needs of the garbage. I tried a simple, honey, take out the garbage.
That's kind of blunt.
Okay. Darling, I wonder if I might ask you to please expel the garbage?
It rings false.
Okay. Honey, I know you're very busy with work and also trying to manage our own bills, but I really don't know where to put any more garbage. I mean, should I pile it up in the bathroom or the closets, or should I pile it in the bed, maybe? As a helpful hint, maybe I could serve it again for dinner. Maybe we could live in the garage and use the house for garbage. Will you please take it out?
I hate attempts at humor.
Okay. Look, it's the garbage! Oh, we can have so much fun with that. Oh, but I need a big, strong man to take out the garbage. And all our neighbors will peek out the windows and think, oh, doesn't he take good care of her garbage?
She really misses the whole point.
Okay. Hey, baby, haul my garbage. Not to take away from our anniversary.
It really is a very, very happy anniversary.
Really
incredible.
Incredible.
I don't know how we got into this.
I don't either.
I don't think it's a problem. It's just a new aspect of our relationship.
It is an aspect that's beginning to pile up.
I'm not trying to shove it under the rug.
Oh, no, by all means, don't shove it under the rug. Let's leave it out in the middle of the rug. I mean, most couples have potted plants. We can have canned fungus. I mean, the mold will just match the color scheme. Go ahead. Say something.
No,
Don't repress it.
you make me repress
No,
it.
I said don't repress it. Don't
Yeah, but
repress
your attitude was repress it. Repress
it.
it.
All right, then repress it. Only repress it better.
Look, we both know that for this to be resolved, it has to come out. And it has to come out in a constructive way, not in a destructive way, that will bring us closer together.
Okay, well then do it.
Okay, I'm sick of it all. I want to throw up. I want to break every window in this goddamn house. And it's got nothing to do with garbage. It's you, it's the job, it's the house. I want to get in the car. And I want to drive 90 miles an hour for California. And I want to forget that I ever got into this, because I can't stand the thought of 50 more years of the same damn thing. I'm sick of it all. Oh, I feel better.
Do you?
Yeah, I feel good. Do you feel good?
No.
We have a better understanding.
Can I react to that?
I don't need a reaction.
You insincere, immature, irresponsible.
Oh, your phone is vibrating.
Oh, hi, Linda. Yeah, we're just sitting here enjoying our anniversary, you know, talking things over, making plans.
Tell them about the house.
Oh, Yeah, we went and looked at a new house today. It was gorgeous. It had this giant garden and all new electric and new carpets and... oh, okay. Here, George wants to say happy anniversary.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, made it through the first. Only 50 more to go. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, cheers.
That was nice of them to call.
We called them on theirs. When do you want to see the solicitor, the lawyer?
I'll call them Monday.
You use ours. I'll find a new one.
Everything should be 50-50.
Even the garbage.
It's nice we can be so mature about these things.
Make a rational judgment before we get too involved.
Do you want me to pack you something?
I'll stop by tomorrow.
You know, I still think we're way ahead. I mean, it takes most couples 6-7 years before they break up. We've saved all those years.
What do you think would happen if one of us, you know...
Back down? Compromised?
Probably set a bad precedent. Happy anniversary, honey.
Happy anniversary.
Okay, we're going to do some scene changes. Our next scene takes place in a psychiatrist's office in Hollywood. And, you go to a psychiatrist to be cured. But we find out that these two people, get out. I have to remind him of his entrance every time. We find that these two people actually can cure themselves. We need the table over here. Okay, just let me get this straight. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're in a psychiatrist's office in Hollywood. Two people who need help, but actually end up helping each other. The title of this is Please Have a Seat.
Sue?
Excuse me?
Your name is Sue, right?
It is?
Wow.
What?
So we're finally talking.
We are?
I mean, after all this time,
It's been a while now, I guess.
and it was just as easy as saying that one word, Sue. Who knew it would be that easy?
You know what? Please don't take this the wrong way. I don't think I like it now we're talking.
You don't?
No, I'm certain. I preferred it when we didn't talk at all.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. I crossed the line and you hate it.
I think you might have crossed the
I'm
line.
so sorry.
That's okay.
So I should shut up now?
I think that would be for the best.
Gotcha. Right. I'll stop talking to you. I can do that. Put up in.
You know my name. That's weird.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry, it is.
Of course I know your name, Sue. Do you mind if I call you Sue?
Look, I'll have you know I have mace in my purse.
Hey, calm down, easy there. I know your name because your doctor comes through the door, stands there, smiles at you and says, Sue, Every Monday night for the last 18 months, hello?
Oh, I didn't know you paid attention to that.
Of course I paid attention to that. But I don't want to upset you anymore, and I certainly don't want you to mace me, so like I said, duck in.
I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
Excuse me?
You know my name, but I don't know yours. I feel bad.
Oh, Dad, that's because my doctor comes through the door, stands there, glowers and says, "It's time." Actually, I'm not even sure he knows my name.
I bet it's Albert.
What?
Your name?
Albert?
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say you looked like an Albert.
Ouch, that hurts me.
Okay, Herman then. Or even Thaddeus. I'm not trying to make friends, that's what I think you look like. Thaddeus, or Simeon.
I don't, my name's not.
I went to college with a guy called Simeon.
Simeon?
I think that is the worst name ever.
Please, Simeon's parents should be in therapy.
Thank you for child abuse.
My name's David, nothing exciting, but that's my name.
That's a nice name. My name's Sue. I'm not one to judge in the naming department.
It's nice to meet you, Sue.
Likewise, David.
So hold on, you've never really noticed me during all these months we've been waiting out here?
I never said I didn't notice you.
Because I sure noticed you.
You have?
Absolutely, lots.
Oh.
In fact, I spent the last couple of months just trying to catch your eye over the magazine I was reading. I made a huge effort trying to do this.
That's what you were doing.
I was?
Because to be honest, I thought you had an astigmatism or a tic.
Are you serious?
You do this thing when you read, when you raise your magazine and lower it, and raise it and lower it. It's almost hypnotic when I catch it out of the corner of my eye.
Okay, I'll be up front here. I have obsessive compulsive issues that I'm dealing with during my sessions here.
That explains so much.
I'm doing a lot better with that stuff now, I'm happy to say.
I'm pleased to hear it.
My doctor, he has me on a very mild antidepressant. A wonderful side effect of which is that it's wiped out this OCD stuff altogether.
Not entirely. And you still do this thing when you're reading, when you rub your forefinger backwards and forwards across your top lip.
So you really have noticed me?
Occasionally, maybe, now and then.
Okay, I don't mean to cross another line here, but now that we're talking, and since we only have who knows how many more minutes before one of our therapists comes through the door, I've also thought about you.
You have?
Yes.
Oh. Why would you do that?
I'm sorry, am I scaring you?
A little.
It's just that I thought about what kind of apartment you have and what your life is like. I've imagined you're a first-grade teacher.
You did?
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about you. Your demeanor, your scarf, the impeccably patient way you turn the pages of your magazine. I can just see you now reading Where the Wild Things Are to a class of screaming 6-year-olds, and you're keeping your calm while children all around you pulled one another's hair and vomited.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Now you've said that, I'm going to be up front with you too. In my sessions here, I'm dealing with the way that I push people away and build up walls. And now you've told me that, I promptly want to run screaming into the night, or promptly change my sessions to Tuesday. But I won't. I'll just say, thank you.
You're welcome. And just so you know, there's no need to worry about changing your therapy night because this is my last session here. My doctor is closing up his practice and moving to Vermont. So starting next Monday, I'll be seeing Dr. McBee down in the village. I'm looking forward to a change of pace.
Oh, I'm sure.
But I saw you sitting here tonight and I don't know, I just felt I had to say hello to you before I could say goodbye.
I imagined you the carpenter.
Oh my God, you did?
Occasionally, now and then.
Wow, carpenter, holy shit!
This is very difficult for me to say out loud because in my sessions I'm also dealing with issues of trust and abandonment, and you're really pushing all my buttons here tonight.
A carpenter, wow! That's the kind of thing I dream about being mistaken for.
I could see you've got such strong forearms, and I knew you appreciated a clean line when you saw it. I imagined you designed and made your own furniture, those rough-hewn chairs and benches that you rub with linseed oil, while NPR plays in the background.
I love NPR.
Oh my God, so do I. I'm sorry, car talk?
I don't even own a car, and I live and breathe by car talk.
Absolutely.
I've imagined you lived in Chelsea.
I imagined you lived up by Columbia.
And that you have a cat.
And you have one of these big moose head things left over from your college days.
And that I'd ask you out for a coffee first, but things would move quite quickly from there, and we'd have drinks in a tavern.
And go to a restaurant.
And go for buggy rides in Central Park.
And go rollerblading at the weekend. God, I've never been rollerblading in my life.
And we'd move in together after about a year.
In a shabby loft up in Williamsburg.
With a wheezy radiator, but we'd love everything about it, and we'd have a dog.
And we'd join the local food commune.
And make casseroles.
And bake banana bread.
And have a kid, or maybe 2 or 3, you and me, and the dog and the kids, out in Williamsburg forever. I'm an accountant. God, I so wish I were a carpenter, but I'm sorry, I'm not.
I'm a marketing assistant in a publishing clearinghouse. It's like the devil's own work.
And I live in a shitty walk-up in Spanish Harlem.
I live on Roosevelt Island. No one lives on Roosevelt Island. I do. What's that about?
Actually, my name is Albert. I'm not kidding. I never tell anyone my name's Albert when I first meet him. It makes the worst first impression ever.
And I have a boyfriend, a fiancé actually. We're dealing with issues of intimacy and respect, which is basically why I'm doing couples therapy by myself. I'm terrified of the thought of marrying him. But this has been great, David, Albert.
Yeah, it was, Sue. It was.
Sue.
Wait, before you go, I just wanted to say goodbye.
Hello.
We're going to lighten it up a little bit now and take you to a DMV office. Now, it seems to me, I'm from America, but it seems to me the DMV offices are probably the same all over the world, dealing with government employees. This particular DMV office is in Australia. And this play was written by one of my very favorite playwrights, Christopher, oh now I forgot his last name. Christopher Durang, yeah, thanks, Christopher Durang, if you know some of his crazy stuff. So join us in Australia at a DMV office. You guys have mics?
Yes.
You got a mic?
Excuse me, what is DMV? RTA.
Oh, I am sorry. Yes, Department of Motor Vehicles, but for you it is...
Department of Motor Transport.
Is that better?
Thank you.
I apologize. That, you know, Americans, we think we know everything and you know nothing. That's, so I apologize for all of us.
That is in Australia. Is this counter 7?
Yes.
Oh, I'm afraid I have something kind of complicated has happened with my driving license.
I'm sorry to hear that. What happened?
Well, I moved here from another state, and I let my driving license expire. And
Yes?
should I wait until you're finished?
I don't think so. It's a long book.
But are you listening to my problem?
I can read and listen at the same time. Go on.
Okay, well, I retook my driving test and I passed, and they gave me this temporary license, which is now expired. But I never received my permanent license. And when I phoned them about it, they said they couldn't find me in the computer. They had no record of me taking the driving test, so they couldn't send me my license, even though I had taken and passed the driving test. Your turn to say something.
Wait a minute. I just had to finish that paragraph. Now, what seems to be the matter?
Well, I agree.
In one sentence.
I haven't received my driving license.
Let me see if I have you on computer.
No, you don't.
What's your name?
I'm not on the computer.
How do you spell that?
I'm not on the computer. I went to counter 3, and they told me there was no trace of me on the computer.
Well, I'm not counter 3, I'm counter 7, and I need to know your name.
James Agnes.
Is that A as in aardvark, G as in Gesundheit, N as in Ninkompu, E as in excruciating, S as in Salzwater, space, space, J as in Jupiter, A as in Agnes, M as in Mary, E as in excruciating, and S as in slow lingering death?
Yes.
I'm sorry, you're not on computer.
I told you I wasn't.
Fine, I'll give you an award at the end of the day. Now, how else may I help you?
I want my permanent driving license.
Well, you can't have it. You have to take the test.
But I have my temporary license.
This temporary license has
I
expired.
know it's expired.
It's no longer a valid license.
I know it's not valid. That's why I want my permanent license. I didn't realise that it hadn't come in the mail until that one had already expired.
Well, what a funny thing to do. If you don't have a proper driving license, how did you get here to the Department of Motor Transport?
I came by taxi.
Can you prove that to me?
What?
Do you have a receipt from the taxi?
No, I don't.
I trust you did not drive here by yourself, did you, Mr. James Agnes?
No, I realised that my driving licence wasn't valid.
That's right, it's an invalid license. Good morning.
But you're not helping me.
How may I help you?
I want my driving licence.
Well, take the driving test.
I've already taken the driving test.
I have no record of that.
I know you have no record of that. Some snort lost me in the computer.
Kindly do not speak Yiddish to me. If you wish to make an appointment to take the driving test, go down to counter 4.
I don't want to take the driving test again.
Well, when did you take the test before?
The same date as on my temporary licence.
February the 3rd, 1888. The Department of Motor Transport didn't exist in 1888.
Let me look at that. Oh, it's obviously a typo. It's supposed to be 1988.
Well, I must admit, it is most likely a typo. But, you know, I don't stick by the rules with everything. I am human. What was your name again?
James Agnes.
Is that A as in Aardvark?
Agnes James.
Let me see if I have you on
You
computer.
don't! I tell you, you don't!
Why are you shouting at me? When I'm being shouted at, I don't even feel like cooperating.
But you're not cooperating.
I am cooperating. If I had not been cooperating, you would have been shouting at me a lot earlier than this.
I want my driving licence.
Well, you can't have it. You're not on computer.
But that's not my fault.
And it's not mine. We're both blameless. Isn't that a nice feeling?
You're not helping me.
I'm doing everything in my power.
Yes, but don't you have more power than what you're using? Can't you, for instance, type my name into that computer and send me my driving licence?
No, only the secretary at the driving test site can do that.
Yes, but when she forgets to do that at the time of the driving test, can't somebody else do it?
If the secretary at the driving test site can write a note and admit that she has forgotten to type your name into computer, then I can do it. And then we fire her. Do you want her to lose her job?
No, I don't. I want you to lose your job.
I don't know how I'm going to help you if you're going to be so hostile.
Haven't you got any suggestions of what I can do to solve my problem?
Oh, let me think. If you could relive the driving test, when it was finished, you could ask the secretary if you could watch her type in your name and the test results into the computer.
Your only suggestion is that I relive the driving test.
Well, it is hypothetical, I must admit, but it is the only thing that I can think of that I can help you with.
Can I see your supervisor, please?
I'm sorry, she's in the other room shredding documents at the moment and cannot be disturbed.
Look into my eyes. I want you to tell me what I can do to solve my problem, and I want you to tell me now!
Well, you could move out of Sydney.
Well, that's not a bad suggestion.
Brisbane's a nice place.
Okay. We'll clear the stage for you. A couple of things I wanted to tell you. Pattaya Players is open to all kinds of participation. One of the things that we do is play readings, where you join us, we sit in a circle and just read a play. There's no acting involved, there's no memorization. It's a chance for you to get involved in theater and have some fun. We're also looking for anyone that wants to work backstage, carpentry, doing sound, anything like that. Some people enjoy doing that. And of course, we're always looking for actors. Our next full performance is October 5th and 6th. And that's going to be a murder mystery. And it's written by a playwright named Alan Ackborn, who, if you know, is a pretty clever writer. So we'll get out information on that if you would like to come and see that. Okay, we're gonna get rid of our stage items and let Judith carry on. Oh, are there any questions for us? Anything at all? Okay.
You've got all the mics.
Right.
Yeah, no, this one's on. This one will do. That's okay. We've got a little presentation for you, Doug. I don't know if you'd like to accept it on behalf of your crew.
I'm gonna let Wendy do that. Wendy is
Wendy,
Wendy's
okay.
one of our founding members, so she knows everything there is to know about Pattaya Players, and if she doesn't know, she'll make up stories, and they're really good stories.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, make this one up. We'd like to present you with a certificate of our appreciation, and if I'd have given it to you the correct way round, so that we can have some photographs. Thank you. Okay, all of you. Come on. Everybody who's part of Pattaya Player, middle, yeah. Bob, I think that kind of involves you as well.